Good afternoon. It's April 12th, 2024, and today we had a very strong sell-off. Let's see, about 100 points. So I didn't mark any of these trades, but I've been watching it all day. So let me just mark this channel that I see. Cool. So 5 o'clock comes somewhere around here. Okay, this pullback right at the end of this pullback. So can you predict that we're going to sell off? I mean, I went long somewhere in here, and I liked getting out at this bar. So maybe that tells you that you should go short there. Because the channel I had drawn was like this. And so if you don't go short there, I think you got to go short here. And that puts you in position to make a lot of money. Whether we just go and make a new low, I don't know, but you quickly gap over the overnight low, and I think that tells you to hold it longer. What I did, I just took my profits right above this signal bar, and you can see that's a reasonable place to take profits. We had like a 3, 4, 8 or 9 bar micro channel. It's a reasonable place to take profits. You can see a bunch of people are doing that, but it's also very reasonable to hold. And lower highs right here. This high is lower than this high. It's very reasonable to hold. Just requires quick thinking. That's why I exited. Then we get this channel of correction around market open. Second entry long right here. I definitely do not suggest going long just yet. I mean, maybe you do. Maybe you think first leg break, some correction, second leg. So reasonable, but that's below the EMA. So no, you got to sit out. Then you get this big rally breakout, and you do get a possible second entry long right here, but I think these are aggressive. I guess they're not aggressive, because I mean, right now we are trending up, but you have to be aware of what's to the left. So multiple buy climaxes here, and that just forms this channel down. This to me kind of looks like a double test, but not really. But boom, boom, boom. So for that, maybe you take this. For this looks like a triple top to me, so I reset the count. First entry, failed second entry. Maybe you take that one. Not the greatest. Actually, it looks like you would have gotten stopped out right there. So I don't know. I'm never really too comfortable with these engulfing bars anyway. Yeah, you would have gotten stopped out. I mean, that's why it's probably better. The bias is down to have a larger stop. I mean, something to consider. Also just larger targets allows you to keep your stop tight. So you put your stop above here, put your target down here, let's say, and you get stopped out. And then you see this and you like it again. So you take that entry, and eventually you would have gotten a profit way down here. So I think that's something to think about. So we get this type of like wedge bottom, a lot of buying, but I still just think you got to sit out, and it's buying at the low too. The move down in the overnight was just too strong. This is like a visual second entry. Maybe you take that. This is too, but this is congested. You get lucky and you scalp out here. You get this like triple top right here. I think it's reasonable to go short right there. And this looks like a channel. So I'm guessing it's like, let's just move this to here. This looks a little better. Something like this. I don't see any entries I like in there. We bounce and we form this channel up. And technically that's second entry, but we're still below the EMA. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I'm not crazy about this. Doesn't look like it's off the trend line. I think I actually did take this on the simulator. Yeah, I did. So I mean, it's understandable, but it's not a new low. That's a problem. And you have to take profits here. With the bias being as down as it is, oh, that's something to consider though. We did just hit that measured move, but yeah, I still think you have to take your profits when we get this close to the trend line. That's what I did. Like right in the middle of this bar, this bull bar. And then we get an overshoot and form a double top. Maybe you consider this one a failure. You could even make this look like, this kind of looks like this is where the real failure went down. That's also a visual second entry, so you could consider that. Here you get a second entry short. Hold up, let's see if this, yeah. And if you're looking at that, then that's got to be red. So I think more people were probably looking at this steeper channel. So that's a good one. Then we form this congestion for a while. Too small, too tight. Don't take anything in there. Boom. That's a second entry short. I like that. Off this range high. Get this triple bottom. Boom. Boom. Yeah, you could argue for something like this, but I think you better off waiting. You get that second leg up, top out, and I just jumped in here short because it just didn't look like the bulls were winning. And you hold for at least a little bit below the midline, or at the midline at least. But you know, look for this. Maybe you don't hold it through this though. And so yeah, we had a lot of ways to enter this market today, as long as you're staying short. So let's take a look at the daily chart. So far, it's a big bearish bar, mostly sideways though. And then on the weekly chart, it looks like the bears are gonna close out this week with a nice bear bar outside this spiking channel. So something to think about as we move forward. Hope everyone has a good weekend. I'll be back Monday.